Hello, I'm Dwayne Carpenter. I'm the Sports Information Director at West Virginia Wesleyan College. This is the first Coach's Corner for men's and women's swimming of the fall-winter season. Joining me is head coach Mark Ziak. Mark, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Swim season is here. You're getting your schedule underway this Friday. You go to Allegheny, PA. And is that going to be a dual meet?
It's going to be a dual meet, regular college swimming dual meet between the men and women, two separate meets.
And then Saturday you go over to Cal, PA.
Yeah, it's a little confusing sometimes when people look at the schedule. California only has a women's program, so there's us, Cal, PA, and Edinburgh. The men will be swimming Edinburgh, and between Cal, us, and Edinburgh, there'll be a double dual meet.
Okay, so you got back-to-back events this weekend. Talk a little bit about your team. Give us a little preview of what we can expect from your swimmers this season.
Well, entering the fourth year of my tenure here at Wesleyan, it's probably the best team we've had so far in terms of being the team doing what I ask and what I expect out of them. They've had a new commitment this year to improving themselves and to the training that we're doing, and also they've come together a lot more as a team, and sometimes those things are more important than what they actually do. We've seen a lot of togetherness from the team support, and that's a key thing when you're looking to develop a program, and I think that's going to be a big thing for us as we move forward through this year.
For those not aware, I mean, you have really built this program from scratch in a sense. I mean, I know there were not many swimmers here. From a numbers point, you have. I mean, I know there were not a lot of swimmers when you got here, and you're in the process of trying to build this back up.
Right, and the women's squad, when I got here, there were only 3 swimmers. We're at 10 this year. The men, this is the largest squad we've had so far in a squad size of 13. So, and with that, you get the people that have been around for 3 or 4 years with me, and so they understand what I expect out of them. And last year was a big year for us in terms that we broke a couple of school records, 2 on the women's side. We had a relay and an individual school record. On the men's side, we had a relay record as well, and that was the first men's record in 9 years, and they broke a record that was 11 years old. So to me, that says that we're doing the right thing in terms of recruiting and training. And since all those swimmers are back this year, we hope and expect them to improve and get even better.
That's what I was going to say. You broke all those records. You have a strong nucleus returning. You didn't lose that many seniors from either team last year. You guys are going to be very competitive, I hope, this year.
Yeah, I expect so as well. We're probably a little stronger on the men's side this year than the women, but both sides have talented swimmers. The men, our best swimmers are sophomores, juniors, and we have a very good incoming freshman class. Though the women, we just lack the numbers and the depth, but we. Like I said, we've got the same people returning for our school record relays and individuals, and they're all, I think, sophomores, juniors as well. And so, again, just hope that they continue to improve and do what they need to do.
Okay. Turning our attention to last week, during homecoming weekend, you had an alumni meet. Could you tell us how that went and how many alumni showed up?
That went very well. It was the 3rd year in a row we've done it. We had 15 or so alumni show up that participated. We had a couple that chose not to bring their suits, and we hope to get them in the pool next year. But the oldest alumni we had was from class of '74. We had some from the '90s, and then some from recent memory as well. And so it's always nice for the people that I've had to come back. It's also nice to connect with the older alumni, and I got a good chance to talk with all of them and talk about their experiences here. And I got some. It's always important to connect with them and get the feedback from them in terms of where they see the program going and get their support. And we had actually a number of really good swims from the alumni. I was impressed by particular alumni that had been graduating maybe 10 years and that still were able to put up competitive numbers. And also from our team as well. That was the first time for them to get a chance to swim, and I was actually pleasantly surprised by a lot of the swims.
Do any of those alumni have a 5th year, or you could bring them back?
I wish. That would be nice. But you just you deal with what you got and use the best to improve.
Okay, once again, the men's and women's swim teams, they open their season this Friday at Allegheny, Saturday at Cal, PA. Hopefully some Bobcat fans can make the trip up there and support the team. Mark, good luck this weekend.
Thank you,
we'll
Dwayne.
see you next week.
Sounds good.